Hi everyone. So today in this video I'm going to show you how you can install Windows Server 2019 on a VMware Virtual Workstation. So now we should start. So first of all, we will open VMware Workstation Pro. Okay. Now we will click on create a new virtual machine. Now we will select the typical that is recommended. Now we will click on next. Now here we will select the I will install the operating system later, because if we select the ISO version, let's we selected the SQL Server 2019, and now if we click on open, and we let me show you what actually problems happens. Now next. So as you can see, it's asked for product key. We can move forward from here. Okay. So this actually telling that when you boot up, then it will ask you to provide a product key. Now we can here we can rename whatever a window server 2019. Okay. Now we'll click on next, and here we can provide the disk size, or you can in simple word we can set the hard drive size of virtual machine for Windows Server 2019. Here we will store a virtual disk as a single file, because it will be located on a single place, not different and not among different places, different locations. Now we will click on next, and here we can customize our hardware. As you can see, I have taken memory for 2 GB, 2 cores. Now we will click on finish. Now from here, as you can see, window has been started. Now as you can see, it's booting us. As you can see, setup is starting. So here we will select the Windows Server 2019 desktop experience. Now we will click on next. As you can see, Windows Server cannot find the Microsoft license terms. Okay, so this actually problems occurs when we try to install directly through ISO image. So we'll avoid this type of installation. Now I will power it off, and I will delete it. Again, we will create a new virtual machine. We will click on create a new virtual machine. Then we will select. There are actually two types of configuration. So according to our need, we will select the typical type, which is also recommended by VMware. Now we will click on next. As you previously saw, when we select ISO image directly from here, what errors occur. So we will select the I will install the operating system later. Now we will click on next. Now here we will select the Windows type. So here we will select Microsoft Windows, and here we can select the server or whatever the operating system is. So we will select Windows Server 2019. Okay. Now we will click on next. Now here we need to provide the virtual machine name. So here we will provide Windows Server 2K90. Now we can a specific location like here in C drive. Here we will create a new folder. I will click on make a new folder. Then here we will type whatever our virtual machine name is, like type keep ms and server 2K19. Okay. Now we will click enter, and we will select that folder and click on OK. Now as you can see, we have selected that part. Now we will move on to the next. Here we can select the maximum disk size, which is 60 GB. This is the sufficient. Now here again we will check out the select a virtual disk as a single file. Now we will click on next, and all these are hardware information of the virtual machine. Like you can see hard disk size 60 GB, memory is 2 GB, and network address is NAT network address. Another devices, that is CPU 2 cores. Okay, now we'll click on finish. If we want to customize something, we can customize hardware like from here. From here we can change the memory size. Like we can select 4 GB. Okay. Now close, finish. Yeah. Now here we will edit the virtual machine setting. Now we will go to the CD and DVDs option. Now here we will select the use ISO image file, and we will click on browse. Then from here we actually select the ISO file of Windows Server 2019. Okay, now we'll click on open. Now we'll click on OK. Now here we will power on the virtual machine. Here we need to it's time out. We need to put the power off again. So one important listen, guys. Whenever your system boot, first time when you are trying to install the virtual machine, means actually Windows Server 2019. Then we will click the power option. Then again we have to insert the mouse, and we will click any button. Yeah. To boot from CD so that executable file like ISO file can be executed. Okay. As you can see, it's started. If we don't click, it's a get timeout, and again we have to restart that. Now from here we will select the language to install. There is only one option, English United States, that we will select. Here we can change the time and currency format. So we will select the English and India. Now automatically it will change the keyboard or input method to the English India. Now we will click on the next, and we will click on install now. Now from here we will select the desktop experience because we want a GUI. So we will select the desktop experience. Now we will click on to the next. If we want to the GUI, then we can only select the first option. Now we will click on to the I accept the license item, and we will click on the next. Now here we will select custom install Windows. Now here we need to add another drive. Okay, now we will click on apply, and it will create, as you can see, format and partition, and create a different 4, maybe sometime 2 to 4. Then we will click the select the higher amount disk or drive. As you can see, there are 4 partition. One is for recovery, another are system, another is MSR reserved. So we will select the drive 0 partition 4, that is 9.4 GB primary type. Now we will click on to the next. Here you can see our status installing. Windows is installing. As you can see it, getting Windows file ready for install. It will take some time, guys. As you can see, it's some 51% around. It will take a few more minutes, maybe around 2 minutes. Now as you can see, it's installing the features and installing updates. Now it's installed just updates. Now it's upon finishing up. As you can see, it will restart in a few seconds. We will click on restart now. Now here we will provide the user and password. As you can see, user is already provided administrator. Now here we will provide the password, whatever password, so that we can recall next time. So here, now we will click enter. It's my word. So make sure guys your password match. Now as you can see, it's booted. Now as you can see, we are getting the option like Control Alt plus Delete. Press Control Alt plus Delete to unlock. If we click through the keyboard, then it will not work. So for that, we have to come over and we'll go to the VMware ribbon. As you can see, there is a specific button that is as you can, this one. So we will click this button, then Control Alt plus Delete to the virtual machine. We will click to that button, and here we will put our password. Now here we will provide the password. Here you can see it's booted guys. Now we will click no. Now from here guys, you can perform your operation like a different operation. Your different, you can add different rows. You can set up different types of server. Bye bye guys. Thank you for watching. Make